most. But it's people like that. The guy that goes to the job he doesn't like. I respect this guy.
Oh yeah.
There's so many people that I've met.
It's will. That's a real willpower.
People who do actual public service, not these fake woke-activists, but the woman that works at the shelter for the abused women or helps women get out of relationships that are abusive with their lives.
Or helps veterans cope with PTSD or helps them get counseling. And
this guy I met that lost both his legs and was cracking up laughing with me when he was talking about it. These people blow my fucking mind.
Yeah, as they should.
It's exciting.
Yeah. There's a lot of exciting people out there. And just because someone's famous doesn't mean they're exciting.
Oh, boy, ain't that the truth. I ain't gonna start naming lemons, but some of these niggas is lemons. Lames.
It's so true. There's so many of them. They're so bland.
Yeah, but then I'll meet somebody who doesn't have any notoriety, and they humble me because they're such spectacular people.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to meet a lot of interesting people, and I think doing this show has really changed the way I look at life.
But your kung fu has suffered, Joe.
A little bit. It has a little bit.
Well, that's age, right?
That too. But it's also just the lack of practice all the time. I couldn't keep getting injured. That's the problem.
You would never fight again, would you?
No, not now. I'm 53 years old.
Would you fight another 53-year-old like on some Mike Tyson shit? Yeah.
No, Mike Tyson's still fighting demons, man.
Wow.
Those demons are still there. Mike Tyson is the reason why this desk is this width. Did I tell you that?
No. This is real?
Yeah. I had a smaller desk that I was planning on using for the new studio. This is the exact same width as the studio desk in my old place, the exact same one. And I had a small one. I'm like, maybe it'd be better if I'm a little closer to the people. But then I did a podcast with Tyson. I did two of them with Tyson. One, when he was high, when he's running Tyson's Ranch. He had a little bit of a belly. He was jolly. He was just high all the time. We had a wonderful conversation. And then next time he came in is when he's preparing for the Roy Jones fight.
Oh,
and
wow.
He was jacked. And he had these big-ass muscles in his forearms, and he just looked ready to go. And he made me so nervous. Like, he was so keyed up. You could tell. Like, he was ready to go.
Oh,
he was ready to go. And I'm like, no. Fuck this small table. I need to be – I need to not feel so nervous. I need to have some distance. So I was thinking if I was any closer to Mike, so instead of like here, if I was like this and he was that amped up, it'd probably like affect the way I was communicating with him. I'd be nervous.
He's an intimidating guy.
Oh, yeah.
I am fascinated with him as a public figure.
Well, he is so multifaceted. There's so much going on. If you just looked at him as this brute who used to be one of the greatest knockout artists of all time, you'd miss so much. He's a scholar of boxing, and there's probably not a man alive who knows more about the all-time greats. He could talk to you about like Harry Greb and Jack Johnson and Stanley Ketchel. He talk to you about guys that like you never even heard before.
Even the tattoos he's got.
Oh yeah,
Arthur Ashe and Mao. I think is Che Guevara on him too.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Does he have Che Guevara?
It definitely got Mao and Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, if he has Che Guevara, I hope he lasered it off. That's like the bad boy eyes or keep on trucking or something. You know?
He said keep on trucking.
It's like such a silly. Does he have Che Guevara? Yeah, I think he does on his stomach, right? Yep, right there. Yeah.
All right, okay. I thought I was making it up.
The Arthur Ashe one though, and then he's got one on his face. One of the only celebrities that pulled off the face tattoo.
I mean, Che Guevara and Fidel Castro did take over Cuba when they were in their early 30s. Like when I was doing the second season of Chappelle Show. These motherfuckers was taking over Cuba.
That's the crazy thing.
Negotiating with the United States and Russia and shit.
Fidel ran Cuba till he fucking died.
He did.
Crazy.
But, he's one of these guys, and I know, as an American especially, people always kind of frown at Fidel Castro. But I remember, like, the deployment of Cuban doctors, and the reason they were able to do that is because the education system was so good. Cuban doctors, some of the most renowned doctors in the world. Mm-hmm. Aid packages that Castro sent to Africa. It wasn't like Cuba was rolling in dough. I don't know. He's an interesting guy for time. And now I say these things, people gonna think, oh, Dave's a communist and shit like that. He's not even close.
No one's all bad.
No one's all bad.
Very few people are all bad.
And I'll be the first to tell you, communism does not look fun to me.
No, it's not. It removes incentive.
Yeah.
Everybody that looks at people like Bill Gates or, Jeff Bezos, look at these billionaires and say they have too much. We got to eliminate billionaires. They have too much. They're the outliers. They're the weirdos that have figured out how to accumulate so much wealth that it's preposterous. But you can't take away all incentive for people to perform, because if you do that, you're not going to get any innovation. You're not going to get all the things you enjoy. You wouldn't have iPhones and Shure microphones and fucking Samsung TVs if people couldn't make money.
Yeah.